Dear student of grade 10, let us introduce the chapter pair of linear equation in two variable. You have already done linear equation in grade 9 with only one equation. Here you are going to use two equations. What is the standard form of the general form of the equation? a1x plus b1y equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y equal to c2. Last year you have done with only one equation. You are going to do with two equations this year. This as equation 1, this is equation 2. So this is a general form of a equation, linear equation in two variable. Two variable means we are using x and y. It can be other alphabet also, any two alphabet. Now example means, for example, you can get the equation like 2x plus 5y equal to 7, 3x minus 8y equal to 14, like that, or 15. This is an example of a pair of linear equation. Pair means two equation, and in two variable we are using two alphabet x and y. So this is a standard form of linear equation. Now this linear equation we can solve by different method. Solve means we find the value of x and the value of y by using different method. Some of the methods are: number one, graphical method. In this method we draw a graph and we find the value of x and y through graph. Second method is substitution method. Third method is elimination method, and the fourth method is cross multiplication method. There are four methods to find the value of x and y. Graphical method means by making a graph, and these three are called algebraical method. Graphical method and each method I will come in the next video, but you have to know some other relation also. For example, suppose in any equation condition, okay, suppose this is the equation and you get a situation like that: if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, you get a situation like that, then it will form, in graph it will form intersecting line. And it will have unique solution. Unique solution means you'll have only one value of x and one value of y. For example, if we solve this, x plus y equal to 3 and 2x plus 5y equal to 12, what will happen? Here a1 is the, for the first equation, coefficient of x 1, b1 is this one, no number here means 1, c1 is the constant 3. Suppose we take a2 for the second equation, 2 is for the second equation. Suppose this is equation 1, equation 2, 2 is for the second equation, a2 is 2, b2 is a coefficient of y, that means 5, and c2 is 12. Let us find a1 by a2. a1 by a2 is 1 by 2. Let us find b1 by b2. What we get? 1 by 5. So are they same? No, they are not same. The value will never be same. That is, a1 by a2 is never equal to b1 by b2. If we get this condition, that means when you represent in the graph, you'll get intersecting line. Suppose we make a graph like that, two lines will intersect somewhere. Clear? And it will have unique solution, means you'll have only one value of x and one value of y. This is the first condition. Second condition for a pair of linear equation is number 2. Second condition. Please pause the video to write everything before I go to the second condition. Okay, let me explain the second condition. If in a graph, suppose the equation is a1 x plus b2 y plus equal to c1 a2 x plus b2 y equal to c2, and the condition is like that: a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. If all the coefficient and the constant term are equal, then in a graph you'll get coincident line. And number of solution will be infinite solution. Infinite solution means there are lots of uncountable value of x and y. And when you draw a graph, suppose this is a graph, for both the equation you'll get only one single line, that is coincident line. Now, for example, I'm just giving an example. Suppose equation is like that: 3x plus y equal to 8 and 6x plus 2y equal to 16. Here a1 is what? A1 is for the first equation and 2 is for the second equation. A1 is 3, coefficient of x, b1 is 1 and c1 is 8. A2 is here 6, b2 is for second equation 2 and c2 is 16. Let us find a1 by a2. 3 by 6, can you cancel? Yes, we can cancel. We're getting 1 by 2. Let's do b1 by b2. Can we put the value 1 by 2? No need to cancel. Let's do c1 by c2. What we are getting? 8 by 16. Can you cancel? 8 one time, 8 two time. So a1 by a2 is also half, b1 by b2 is also half, c1 by c2 is also half. That means we are getting a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. That means it has infinite solution, and when you represent in a graph, for both the equation you'll get only one line. They will coincide. Only single line you'll get. Let's go to third condition. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but not equal to c1 by c2. Then graph will be parallel line, and you'll have how many solution you can get? No solution. There won't be any solution. You cannot find the value of x and you cannot find the value of y. For example, let me take one equation. Suppose we take x minus 2y equal to 6 and 3x minus 6y equal to 5. Let us find a1 for the first equation. a1 is 1, b1 is minus 2 and c1 is 6. For equation 2, a2 is 3, b2 is with the sign minus 6 and c2 is 5. Let us find a1 by a2. We get 1 by 3. b1 by b2, we get minus 2 by minus 6. We can cancel. We're getting again 1 by 3. Let us do c1 by c2. We're getting 6 by 5. See, these two are equal, but the third one is not equal. we're getting a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, but not equal to c1 by c2. That means what we say, it has no solution, means you cannot find the value of x and you cannot find the value of y. And if you put it in a graph, for both the equation you'll get parallel line if you draw in a graph. I will come with this graph in the next video. You can pause the video to write the whatever explanation is done with an example. Now one more point, if there is no solution, we say that it is inconsistent. No solution means inconsistent. And if there is a solution, like in this case you have infinite solution, means it is consistent. If it is unique solution also, it is consistent. So only no solution is inconsistent. Please remember this. Pause the video and write everything. Thank you.